Sony Xperia Pro 2 have officially hit the internet, and the industry is in a state of absolute shock. This isn't just a smartphone. This is the cinema killer. We're talking about a device that carries the literal DNA of the Sony Venice, the same camera used to film Top Gun, Maverick. While everyone else is fighting over megapixels and AI filters, Sony is bringing back the optical truth. If these leaks are accurate, the gap between your pocket and a professional film set has just vanished. We've analyzed the schematics, the sensor data, and the cooling architecture of this beast. If you're a filmmaker, a content creator, or just someone who hates how fake smartphone photos look, you need to pay very close attention. The era of the smartphone look is officially dead. The heart of this monster is the sensor. Most pro phones use tiny sensors and rely on massive AI processing. Sony is going the opposite way. The Xperia Pro 2 is rumored to feature a dual 1-inch Exmor T stacked sensor system. A 1-inch sensor is massive. It's what you find in high-end dedicated cameras. But Sony didn't just slap a big sensor in there. They've introduced a feature that has been the holy grail of mobile photography, a true variable mechanical iris. Look at your phone right now. That lens is static. It's a fixed hole. To change the light, your phone has to cheat using software. But the Xperia Pro 2 has moving physical blades. It's a mechanical aperture that opens and closes just like a $10,000 Zeiss lens. This means real, natural depth of field and physical control over light without losing image quality. It's the difference between a fake, blurred background and a creamy, professional bokeh that belongs on a movie screen. To run a 1-inch sensor and a mechanical iris, you generate an insane amount of heat. Leaked internal cooling schematics show a magnesium alloy vapor chamber cooling system that takes up nearly 40% of the phone's internal volume. This phone is designed to record 4K at 120 frames per second raw indefinitely. No overheating warnings. No shutting down. It's a production workhorse. Sony is also integrating their S-Cinetone color science directly into the hardware level. This is the legendary color profile that gives Sony's cinema cameras that expensive look, soft skin tones, and cinematic highlights. Usually, you have to spend hours color grading to get this. On the Xperia Pro 2, you hit record, and what you see on that 4K HDR OLED display is broadcast ready. Now, let's address the price. High-level insiders are whispering a price tag of around $5,000. For a phone, that's crazy. But for a professional filmmaker, a B camera rig usually costs $20,000. The Xperia Pro 2 has a dedicated HDMI in port to work as a professional 4K field monitor. It has a built-in 5G mmWave antenna for real-time remote editing. You can shoot in Los Angeles and have your editor in New York pulling raw files in real time. This device is a direct threat to the mid-tier professional camera market. It's for the army of one creator. The person who needs Hollywood quality without a 10-person crew. There is no beauty mode here. No AI enhancing your face. This is about optical truth. It has the full manual interface of Sony Alpha camera. It's tactile, heavy, and uncompromising. As we move deeper into 2026, the leaks are confirming a dedicated shutter button with more travel than a DSLR and a new digital negative format developed specifically for this sensor. Sony is no longer competing with Apple. They're competing with Hollywood. The question isn't whether the Xperia Pro 2 is too expensive. The question is, are you ready for this much power? We are moving away from computational photography and back into the era of pure optics. This is a weapon for cinematographers. The industry is about to change forever. If these specs hold true, the Xperia Pro 2 won't just be the best phone of 2026. It will be the most important camera of the decade. The world is about to realize that the Pro label on every other phone was just a lie. This is the real thing. The Sony Xperia 1 was first announced back in February and is currently on track for a release next month. Sony, however, is already hard at work on the flagship successor, and thanks to Steve Hemmerstoffer, we now know what the Xperia 2 will probably look like. The Xperia 2 looks like a smaller Xperia 1 from the front. Like its yet to be released predecessor, the Sony Xperia 2 looks set to make its debut later this year with an extra tall 21:9 display on board. This time around, though, the panel's diagonal has reportedly been reduced from 6.5 inches to 6.1 inches, a move that should make the Xperia 2 158 by 68.3 by 8.3 millimeters, significantly easier to hold than the Xperia 1, 167 by 72 by 8.2 millimeters. Taking a look at the Xperia 2's aluminum frame, the top portion houses a microphone, while the bottom area includes a large speaker grill alongside a USB-C port and a second microphone. As for the sides, the right of the smartphone is home to an elongated volume rocker, a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, a power key, and a dedicated shutter button. The left of the flagship, on the other hand, appears to include a waterproof flap that presumably conceals the microSD and SIM card slots. Sony's triple camera setup makes a return. Although the front of the Xperia 2 presents relatively few changes, Sony has made a rather drastic modification to the rear. Specifically, the triple camera setup that previously sat in the center of the panel has now been moved over to the top left corner. It's unclear at this point why the decision to rearrange the rear panel has been taken, but it could potentially have something to do with battery life. Last year, Samsung adopted a vertically aligned camera setup on the Galaxy S9 series. However, this year it ditched the layout in favor of a horizontal one due to the fact that it allowed for a larger battery inside. Obviously, Sony's setup doesn't match the layout seen on Samsung's recent flagships, but it does now sit tucked away in a corner, meaning the Japanese company could easily fit a larger battery if it wanted to. Sony could be preparing some upgrades to the Xperia 2's individual sensors. But in the most likely scenario, the flagship will simply borrow its cameras from the Xperia 1. The latter, for those of you that aren't aware, sports three 12-megapixel sensors, one of which acts as a primary camera, another as a super wide-angle alternative, and a third as a 2x optical zoom snapper. Sony Xperia 2 specs, price, and release date. The Sony Xperia 2, like other 2019 flagship smartphones, should ship with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 855 on the inside. Presumably, a minimum of 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage will be included, although Sony could choose to increase these to 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage in order to better compete with rival devices. Consumers can also expect to find Android 9 Pie pre-installed along with support for 4G LTE. Sony is said to be working on its own 5G smartphones, but support for the next-gen networks is unlikely to make its way into this upcoming flagship. Regarding the Xperia 2's release date, Sony has a habit of announcing flagship devices at the annual IFA event in Berlin. If this happens, it'll presumably precede a launch in early to mid-October, just like last year's Xperia XE3. It's unclear at this point how Sony will choose to price the Xperia 2, but the Xperia 1 will retail for $999 in the US, so the company's next-gen flagship may also retail at that price. Nearly a year after its initial unveiling, Sony has officially launched the Xperia Pro, its first 5G-capable smartphone in the US, with an assortment of extremely powerful and niche creative tools that could easily make it the best Android video camera on the market. Sony says that the Xperia Pro will sit alongside the Xperia 1 II, rather than replacing it in the company's mobile lineup, and is priced significantly higher at $2,499.99. How is Sony justifying that eye-watering price tag? The Xperia Pro isn't necessarily aimed at consumers. It's targeted directly towards videographers and broadcast crews, with the ability to function as an external monitor for cameras like the company's also just announced Alpha 1. In addition to its USB-C charging port, the Xperia Pro features an HDMI input that allows for a direct 4K 60 connection, bypassing the need for finicky remote camera apps. Sony is also leveraging 5G, both sub, 6 GHz, and mmWave, with the Xperia Pro to enable users to live stream the feed from their cameras in real time, supporting services like YouTube and Twitch. Functionally, the Xperia Pro is nearly identical to the Xperia 1 II that launched last year. It features the same Snapdragon 865 chipset with Qualcomm's X55 modem and is powered by a 4,000 mAh battery. The Xperia Pro is IP68, certified for water and dust resistance, and features a 6.5-inch 4K OLED display with HDR support that provides better clarity and contrast than most external monitors available on the market. The cameras are identical to those of the Xperia 1 II, as well, headed by a 12MP primary sensor with dual-pixel autofocus and optical image stabilization. Additionally, the Xperia Pro features ultra-wide and telephoto cameras, both at the same 12 MP, along with a 0.3 MP time-of-flight sensor. At $2,499.99, the Xperia Pro drives a hard bargain, but Sony is betting on the phone's ability to replace much of the costly equipment that would otherwise be needed for a broadcasting rig, from monitoring to streaming to file sharing. Of course, it also doubles as a powerful smartphone. The Xperia Pro will be sold through Verizon in the US, along with partnering retailers including B&H, Amazon, Adorama, and Sony Direct. Sony has just announced their new flagship smartphone, the Xperia 1 II. It comes with a Snapdragon 865 processor and 5G connectivity and the 21:9 cinema-wide 6.5 4K HDR OLED display. The phone has three 12 MP rear-facing cameras, 16mm, 24mm, and 70mm, and many useful functions for photographers and filmmakers. Sony has further announced the development of a new Sony Xperia Pro for professionals. Lastly, they have announced the mid-range Sony Xperia 10 II.